You're watching Fox 40 News, the only local newscast at 5:30.
The Trump administration wants to change the way states determine who qualifies for food stamps. It means about 3 million people are at risk of losing their food assistance. The move is predicted to save taxpayers about $2.5 billion. That is each year.
Yeah, that said, a lot of people are upset by that idea, including House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who called the move, quote, an act of staggering callousness. Fox 40's Doug Johnson joining us now live in the newsroom with how this could impact people who are already on that program. Doug.
Eric and Nikki, this is not official yet, so those who run the food stamp programs locally say that nobody should panic at this point in time, but the Trump administration is claiming that this is going to close a loophole that millions are taking advantage of.
If the Trump administration gets its way, 3.1 million people could soon no longer receive food stamps.
They're not people that are sitting down eating Doritos and watching TV all day. They're hardworking citizens.
Barry Axius is a Sacramento community activist and founder of Voice of the Youth. He believes that this move is political and could actually backfire on President Trump.
And the myth is this is going to affect African Americans and Hispanics, but this is going to affect white Americans. So when you're thinking about the voting of 2020, a lot of Trump's supporters are going to look at him like, what are you doing? What are you doing to us?
According to the Department of Agriculture, residents in 43 states who receive help from the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families program are automatically enrolled in the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, or SNAP, which used to be known as the Food Stamp Program. California is one of those states.
If you are eligible for a certain circumstances, then you're also eligible for this. And so that means that we're not running paperwork through again and again and again to check your eligibility. If you qualify for X, then you qualify for Z.
The administration says the move will close that loophole. Jenna Hayes is the spokesperson for the Sacramento County Department of Human Assistance, which runs SNAP locally. She cautions those who are currently enrolled to not assume this move will impact them, as there could be a number of revisions.
Right now, we would recommend that people don't reach out or contact until we know what the restrictions are going to look like, so that we can determine who, if anyone, is impacted.
Meanwhile, Axius admits he briefly received SNAP benefits himself during the recession.
I hated being on it because the restrictions already were, to me, asinine. So I was ready to get off of it as soon as I got on.
He says in reality, it's a program few actually want to be on, but many are forced into it just to get by.
I mean, who wants to be on a program where you have to give up all your income information? It's something that's very sketchy, and sometimes it's embarrassing.
And to qualify for the SNAP program, individuals must make 130% less than the federal poverty level based on household size. In our newsroom tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.
Doug, thank you. A bill to extend the 9/11